What's good, everybody? Welcome into a very special golf-only early edge, powered as always by SportsLine. We started this last week because we had to get a little bit of a runway because this is Masters Week. And right now, in your feed, a mega preview from the First Cut podcast, all the great minds here at CBS SportsLine. But right here on the early edge, we bring in the best mind, the man who runs it all, the navigator, the point guard at Rick Run Good, Rick G. What's up, baby boy? This is Masters Week. Let's go.
It's here, Coach. I still haven't gotten over the November one. We're back at it again in April. Absolutely stoked about it.
And from everything that I've seen online, all the social media pictures and on what the players are talking about, this is going to be a fiery, a fast Augusta that we're used to in April. But for people that may not know or understand, why does this week just kind of tower above all the rest?
There's a lot of reasons. I mean, first and foremost, the tradition. This is the only major that doesn't rotate. Because of that, rotate courses, I should say, and because of that, we get so many iconic moments. I mean, I could rattle off 15 or 20 iconic moments, and we get to see them every single year. Also, I think the big driver of this, Coach, is that the players tell you this is special. The players tell you this is different. There are plenty of events throughout the calendar year where guys will skip and they'll work in off weeks and all that stuff. But it is Masters Week that no one is going to miss. If you're able to get in, if you're able to qualify, you're going to show up. It's everything to these guys.
Can you imagine getting an invite in the mail, say in January or February, and saying, you know what, it doesn't fit into my schedule, and so we're not going to play. I can't even imagine somebody doing that, but I guess it's possible.
No, you clear the schedule. You keep that week open just in case you happen to get in. It's awesome.
Okay,
and yeah, the tradition of mailing out those invites, Coach, is phenomenal too.
I would love for that story to happen one day, just to hear that player get the backlash of a century. Speaking of possible, we want to give you the possibility of winning a whole lot of cash. What I can tell you is that prop games are back. The world's best golfers are teeing up at Augusta this week. We know that. And we have an opportunity for you to win big bucks without even hitting a tee shot. You can win up to $250,000 playing our props game this week by visiting cbssports.com/props or by downloading the CBS Sports app. The game is 100% free to enter. All you got to do is answer some questions, compete against the world for your chance to win a $10,000 first prize. If you get all the questions right, you are eligible for $250,000. Once again, to play, all you have to do is visit cbssports.com/props or on the CBS Sports mobile app. A link is in the description. So this is a golf-only episode of the Early Edge. So I want two matchups that you found at William Hill that you absolutely love for this week. Go ahead. You know the drill, Rick. Give it to me.
I do know the drill. All right, I'm going to start with Daniel Berger over Sung Jae Im. Daniel Berger just has a complete game. He has one of the highest floors on the PGA Tour. He has no flaws. He's good in every single category that comes in hand when you are trying to beat just one other golfer in a matchup. And I'm a little bit concerned. It brings a tear to my eye about Sung Jae Im at Augusta National. His irons, his approach game, it just has not been good recently. And this is a situation where if you are just a little bit off at Augusta National, you are a lot off, and you are going to be playing from out of position, and you're going to be playing from some of these collection areas, and that is usually a recipe for disaster. And then I'm going with another well-rounded golfer in Webb Simpson to take out Patrick Reed. Webb Simpson finished inside the top 10 in November on a wet, soggy Augusta National. That should never have happened. It is a testament to his game that now that he can contend and he can compete on that course. And now we go to what is going to be a spicy, a fiery, a fast, a crusty, whatever you want to describe it as, version of Augusta National. Should be a much better setup for him, and Webb Simpson, I think, can take out Patrick Reed.
Now, there are a lot of fans that watch the First Cut and watch Early Edge, and so we embrace sometimes when we don't necessarily agree. And anybody that just watched the First Cut can tell you that I don't necessarily agree with the second head-to-head matchups. That's all I'm going to say. But we here at the show, people love it because sometimes we'll do a head-up bet. Not this time, but sometimes we do. All right. People love props. Yep. People love props. So give me two props this week that you like.
And of course, it goes without saying, as we go through these picks, you should be probably laying less and less on them. The odds get greater. The bet size gets smaller. I have Gary Woodland to miss the cut. It's plus 138. So you are getting a plus money action on that. And for me, Gary Woodland's good result last week at the Valero Texas Open was a bit of fool's gold, Coach. He did a lot of it via the short game. He had chipped in a couple of times. That stuff is unsustainable moving forward. And Augusta National has been his kryptonite. He's missed the cut in 3 of 4 trips here. And then Matt Wallace, top Englishman, plus 900, 9-1. There's a lot of great Englishmen in this field, but what Matt Wallace did at Valero Texas Open last week, gaining over 15 strokes from tee to green, is something that can carry over from week to week. And it was actually a bit of a shame for Matt Wallace last week because that is the largest amount of strokes gained from tee to green in the last 2 seasons by any golfer who didn't end up winning that week. So a little bit unfortunate for Matt Wallace, but he's going to try to keep it rolling again this time.
You hate having your name in the record books under that. Yeah. The golfer who didn't take home the trophy in the cowboy boots. And the $1.3 million first prize that Jordan Spieth did as well. Jordan Spieth won at the Valero Texas Open. But can he do it back-to-back weeks? Give me 2 names. 2 names, Rick Run G, Rick Run Good, Rick G, that you like to put on the green jacket come Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going a little bit further down the board than some of the favorites, and I've got 2 guys of similar skill sets. They're Patrick Cantley at 20-1 and Paul Casey at 33-1. These are 2 golfers who are excellent from tee to green. That is the through line for winners at Augusta National. In the 90 days leading up to the event, you have to be really good from tee to green. Patrick Cantley specifically is the #1 player on the PGA Tour in that category since January 1st. He's in complete control of his game. He's coming in with 2 consecutive top 20 finishes at Augusta National. I think he sets up in a great spot. And then Paul Casey, he is not a very good putter. That is well documented, but the rest of his game is pretty sublime. And when you look at it statistically, he's right up there with Patrick Cantley in terms of strokes gained tee to green. But what most people don't realize, Coach, is that he won on the European Tour earlier in the year, and that's not included at all in his PGA Tour statistics. So really, his stats are probably much better than we even give him credit for. So these are 2 guys that I think are just going to ball strike the heck out of it around Augusta National and give themselves a chance to contend.
Nobody documented it because it happened in the middle of the night, and only freaks like me and you are up watching the European Tour in Dubai or Abu Dhabi at 3 a.m. You live in Vegas. I live on the West Coast, so we both in Pacific time. It's not always the easiest to get up and watch golf in the middle of the night. All right. We're up against it. Grab your paper. Grab your pencil. Here we go. Here is Rick's picks for this week at the Masters. Head-to-heads. Daniel Berger over Sungjae Im. You're laying 25 cents there. Webb Simpson, you're only laying a nickel over Patrick Reed in a tournament matchup. Remember, tournament matchups, not round 1 matchups. Now, props. Gary Woodland missed the cut plus 138. We say just sprinkle, not a full bet size. Sprinkle on these props. And Matt Wallace, top Englishman, you're getting plus 900. So $100 would return you $900. And then to win, Patrick Cantley plus 2,000. And then Paul Casey, who always plays well at Augusta National, you're getting it 33-1. That is crazy value on this cat who can win every single time that he tees it up, especially at Augusta National. Do not forget, the First Cut podcast is in your feed right now. Subscribe, turn on the notification button, because you never know when new content is going to drop in your feed like this show right here. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all these tickets by Sunday straight to the pay window. For Rick G, for the jeweler who puts it all together, I'm the coach. Remember, this is the only place for your daily and weekly and golf early edge. Good luck.